It's lunchtime and we're doing ham and cheese toasties for 4. Once again, we're using the Bazaar Lebanese flatbreads, wholemeal preferably. Just check the kilojoule count on the packet when you buy it. And we're going to spread it with tomato, garlic and herb paste, 2 tablespoons. You could make your Lebanese flatbread and fold it over in halves, but we're actually putting one on top of the other. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of tomato paste on the bottom flatbread and spread it around, taking it to the edges as far as you can. The herbs and garlic just give it a great flavour. And then we're going to proceed to put on 100 grams of ham, which I weighed out previously. So just spread that around. I usually fold it in half, so it just makes it that little bit thicker when you come across a piece of ham. As you can see, it's quite a bit of ham. And then on top of that, we put some spinach, baby spinach, half a cup. Just spread it all over evenly. 60 grams of mozzarella, reduced fat cheese. Make sure you buy the reduced fat mozzarella. It makes quite a difference in the number of tokens and the kilojoule count. Sprinkled evenly. And some sun-dried tomatoes. If you can, make sure you get the sun-dried tomatoes that are dried naturally and not in oil, but if it's only available in oil, perhaps try and pat dry the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes with some paper towel. And then on top of that, we're going to get our second piece of Lebanese bread. So we'll just slide this to one side while we spread it with another tablespoon of the tomato paste. So spread that across fairly evenly so that it's across the whole lot of the bread. And then slip that on top like so. Then in our sandwich press, which we've preheated, lift it up, place it. Now you could spray it lightly with oil if you like, but I don't. It tends to crispen up very well on its own. Press the lid down and just toast it until it's crisp. Our toastie's been cooking for 3 or 4 minutes now and it's become quite crisp. So I'm just going to slide it out onto my board, turn off the sandwich press. And the best way to cut this is with a pair of scissors. So I'm just going to cut through it, divide it into 4, being careful because it's quite warm. But you can see by cutting it, you're actually not squeezing the filling out at the same time. So first of all, you'd cut it in halves, then quarters, and then into eighths. So that as we plate up, oh, isn't that lovely? And there it is. So serve 2 wedges on a plate with a bowl of soup, and what a lovely lunch that makes.